I have to make this video. I'm not angry at anyone who has attacked me. All I need is for you to wake up. I had some disturbing news today. Someone very close to me and my family participated, not allowed to say it, and they had heart problems. I also discovered that they have lupus. Hopefully, I'm not censored for that. And I posted something about the 7 doctors that had issues and are no longer with us after they were required to have, yeah, you saw it, they were required. And when within 1 week, they all left us suddenly. And I asked a question, not on this platform, but on FB. And this individual that's very close to me, she's getting married, and her fiance attacked me. And I did not know the situation. And it was at that point I understood mass formation, mass hypnosis, buying into the cult, chasing your losses. And I'm not angry because I know that there's things that are happening that none of us really understand. And I thought back to when I studied the 5 levels of grief. And before I talk about the 5 levels of grief, I want to state again, I'm not angry at anyone who's attacked me because that means that they are beginning to question. There's cognitive dissonance that's happening right now in their brains where they realize that things that they were told, institutions that they trusted, are not telling us the truth. We've had many organizations, both media and government and non-governmental and international organizations, tell us that if we took a course of action, that was the best thing that we could do to be good boys and girls. And people lined up to participate. Now things are starting to happen that you can't deny, and it's starting to happen around you. So I'm not angry at people who've attacked me because what that means is in the back of your head, you know something's not right. And you're only attacking me, someone who people I care about, is because what I'm saying is causing you to deal with something that is extremely uncomfortable. I just got off the phone with my brother-in-law and he shared with me a story about his mother. She flew to visit him. And she passed out, and they had to fly her back to the country she's from, escorted by a doctor. And she never had any issues before. So before I go into the levels of grief, I want to state that if you are offended or threatened, I'm not angry. However, I ask you to listen and I ask you to wake up because humanity needs you to think, question, and take actions. And not acquiesce and give your sovereignty and your power over to some unnamed authority that tells you that you're a good person because you are putting you and your family in harm's way. So let's begin with the 5 levels of grief. One is denial. You get a piece of bad news or things happen around you and you do everything to deny it. You will attack people. You will ignore what's happening, but you will attack people who might remind you of that. It's what I faced in many millions around the world who've asked questions. After one wakes up and comes to terms that there's something seriously wrong, they're grieving, they get angry. They get angry at the world. And after they're finished with the anger, they start pleading, begging, praying, hoping it's going to go away. And once it doesn't go away, they fall into depression, immobile. And lastly is acceptance. So it doesn't matter what happened before, accept it and now do something. We need you. The generations who are young, who cannot make decisions, need you to share your stories, need you to not acquiesce to evil, to undeserving authority. The current PM of Canada, for example, never had a job. He was a snowboard instructor and a part-time drama teacher who had to settle something out of court because he participated in something that was illegal while at school. And he paid someone off quite a large settlement out of his trust. This has been hidden because the media in Canada has been paid off. And everyone's too scared to talk. Well, people are beginning to talk because after a while you can't ignore. So, one more time, the 5 levels of grief are denial, ignoring reality around you, waking up, becoming angry, pleading and begging, praying to God, praying to anything that if it would only go away, you'll do whatever you can. Then comes depression. You realize this is your reality. And then you move through acceptance. Whatever happened, happened. Again, I'm not angry at anyone who's attacked me because I've caused them to question the narrative. I need you. Millions and billions of people need you to wake up and to no longer acquiesce to ignorance, willingfulness, blindness, and to take action and speak and share your story. Share your story. Share it. Let people learn from it. Tell people how you were duped. And when we do that, it all ends. Help end it.